Good morning. Welcome to our midweek devotional again this week, coming from All God's Creatures, published by Guideposts. Our author today is Marianne Campbell, and she has chosen for her scripture Hebrews chapter 5, verses 13 through 14. Anyone who lives on milk, being still an infant, is not acquainted with the teaching about righteousness. But solid food is for the mature, who by constant use have trained themselves to distinguish good from evil. And the title of her devotion is Pollywog Pond, and she writes, As a child growing up on the family farm, I had a favorite place to play, which I named Pollywog Pond. Each spring, once the rain stopped, I put on my rubber boots and tramped down to the pond to catch pollywogs in a quart jar. I'd put a little stick in there as a raft, cover the top, and over the next few weeks watch as the pollywogs transformed into frogs. Sometimes I took them to school for show and tell before setting them free. Faithfully each year I made my pilgrimage to Pollywog Pond, that magical place full of living things and delightful sounds and smells. Plus, I got to play in the water. But one year, after arriving upon its enchanted banks, I had a startling epiphany. Pollywog Pond was nothing more than a big puddle. It was, to put it bluntly, a seasonal sinkhole. My older, wiser eyes now saw the truth. The story of Pollywog Pond is the story of my faith walk. Pollywogs grow and change into frogs. A pond becomes a puddle. Through Bible study and prayer, I grow and the world changes and looks different. My eyes are opened. I start to see my life the way God sees it. Things I was certain I had to have no longer tempt me. Negative thoughts and behaviors come under God's control. My memory of Pollywog Pond and the fun I had there still makes me smile. But now I can see it for what it truly was. Thanks be to God who provides us with solid spiritual food so we may mature and grow strong in Him. And she closes with a quote from Charles H. Spurgeon. Discernment is not knowing the difference between right and wrong. It is knowing the difference between right and almost right. Thanks for joining me. I hope you will join me again next week, and also join us on Sunday morning at 11 for our worship service, either in person or on YouTube. Have a great week.